welcome to Silver Moon. I'm Liz Meyer. I'm a 33-year-old business owner and designer. And this is my shop. We specialize in fine vintage and vintage bridal. Come on back and I'll show you where all the bridal is. I'll start by showing you the dress that kind of started my whole passion for vintage bridal, and that was my wedding gown. 3 years ago, I retired from doing rock and roll styling and wardrobe design. For the past 8 years, I was working with Steven Tyler as his wardrobe artist, doing everything from clothes to makeup, and I decided to retire, get off the road, and focus mainly on the store and my design work here. And I was also getting married, and this is the dress that started it all for me. This was a piece of 1930s beading that I held on to, just knowing it would have a special place one day, and it ended up being the back of my bridal gown, and started my passion working with all the gowns that I had received when I bought the store, and started what we have today. This is a new collection dress that's vintage inspired that was based off of my gown, and we'll do new collection, we do custom work, and we also do a lot of the vintage dress redesign. You know, something as simple as taking this 1940s dress, making it strapless, doing a bubble skirt. I mean, we can do so many things with each of these pieces. One of my favorite dresses that we did was a custom piece based on the 1860s, a giant purple ball gown, big peacock feather headpiece, real challenge, but it was a really special dress to be a part of. As far as finicky brides or problem brides, pregnant brides, yeah, they gotta be the worst. Or girls who decide they're gonna start with a 1930s dress and decide to get pregnant midway through. You know, it doesn't always turn out so great. So we've definitely had our share of interesting situations that we had to deal with, but at the end of the day, they always leave happy and with a beautiful gown. And when brides come to us with their heirloom gowns, whether it be their moms or their grandmothers, it's a really one-on-one experience, a really special experience. We start by having the girl put the gown on. We stand in front of the mirror, and it all kinds of just seems to go from there, and you just are inspired by a certain piece or a certain silhouette that she's looking for to make the gown her own and get ready for her special day. So it's a really personal experience, and I feel so fortunate that we get to bring new life to the dresses and to be a part of each bride's special day, and like I said, give new life to each dress is probably the best part of my job. Come on back and I'll introduce you to Caitlin. She's one of our designers and stitchers here in the shop, and we'll see what she's working on. This is where all the magic happens. This is our workroom. And come on back and meet Caitlin.
Hi, I'm Caitlin.
What are you working on today?
I'm working on a redesign from the 1950s. I'm a total 50s girl, so I love this dress. It used to be a ball gown and the bride's grandmother's dress. So it means a lot to her, and it was a size 24, and we made it 4 sizes bigger. That's what we do here. And she wanted it short and sassy and something unique that means a lot to her because it was her grandmother's.
Yeah, it's a pretty special experience bringing, like I said, the new life to all the vintage gowns. And then this one will end up getting, I think we're going to end up doing some beading, and it has a short bolero. And she was just in for her fitting, and she was so thrilled. And especially when her mother got to see her in it, it's a really special thing. And we feel really fortunate that we get to work with brides every day, bring new life to these old dresses, and be a part of their special day. This one is going to end up being something like this.
Okay.
And then, so this was the original shape of the dress?
Yes, this was the original.
Okay. So I think that it should be fine. So
Okay.
So the basic
Do you need
idea,
a cut of V in it?
make a little slit, and then when it's on her, we can mark her. You know what, you can even
I'll
just
mark
pin
it when
mark.
it's on her. Yeah.
Yeah, you can even just do a little pen mark.
Okay.
And then the back is going to end up being, I think, as well.
Okay.
And then she's going to end up getting a little strap. But I'll make those this week, and then we'll just pin them on.
Okay.
Originally, she was going to do a big beaded, like, midsection.
It looks like you have gathering right there on
Uh,
the imperial waist.
This was prior to trying that on.
Okay.
And then we decided that we liked this shape the best.
Okay.
What will happen is she's going to do a beaded neckline, like
And what-
something chunky that I'm going to source.
And what
I'll
time
have it all
period are
here.
you aiming for
Um,
on this one?
Probably late 40s, early 50s, kind of just like,
Hollywood glamour.
yeah, like
Okay.
a basic glam type of thing. And so we're going to do the beaded, the beading will follow on the V.
Okay.
And I'll source things for you, and I'll have those here on Wednesday. And then the bottom is going to get a scallop of beading. The dress may end up scalloping on the bottom as well.
And did she want to train?
I don't think so, no, because she's going to be doing a lot of dancing.
Okay.
So we'll just kind of mark
This
on
one can
this.
train.
So basically on the muslin, we're going to mark on fit, her basic V, if she still wants to go with that idea.
Mhm.
She's going to look at fabric. I'll have
Okay.
that sourced for you. I'll have some beading sourced. I'll do that more when she picks color. And then we're going to kind of mark if she likes that kind of strap.
Yeah.
And then, and then she'll come for another fitting. Probably not even in this. We'll probably just cut it from fabric then if she decides on a fabric.
So she decided on a strap, not like a flutter sleeve.
I think she was going more for this kind of
Okay.
strap.